Hi, all. It's Lisa Adams again with your helpful tip for today. What I wanted to talk to you about today is really how do you fill up your bucket? And when I talk bucket, I mean that personal, emotional, spiritual, energy kind of level bucket. When you're going through job search or career transition or even, really progressing and reaching for some strong goals within your career. So you're working really hard. You got to make sure you're filling that bucket up. You don't want to hit burnout, you guys. It's painful. You don't want to do it, okay? So you got to be proactive and make some decisions ahead of time of what are those things that I can do to keep my bucket filled. And when I talk about that, really out deciding and finding and discovering what is it that drains you, one, right? And secondly, what fills you. So are there parts of your job or your career or your weekly life that really drains you? And know what that is, okay? I have some friends that are in kind of a multiple level kind of career. It's really interesting. They do speaking and they do kind of counseling, coaching. And for this one particular leader, loves to speak, really enjoys it, gets a thrill out of it, and that is something that adds to her bucket. It really fills her up. She enjoys doing that. But what drains her is those deep, heavy counseling type of situations that she does. So she knows she needs to pace herself on doing those deep counseling meetings, okay? So knowing what drains you and what fills you up is really important. So identifying those drainers, okay, and being able to pace them and put boundaries around them, even if that is saying, geez, this part of my job is really, really draining. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see if I can delegate some of this off, pace it, find some other people to help me with it, and be able to look at the parts of your job that energize you, all right, and do more of that. Also, look at your energy level throughout the day. At what part of the day is your energy better and stronger, okay? For me, mornings are so much better. This is my time to be able to do my videos and do any writing, do lots of emails. That's my time. That morning is where I have more creative energy. And I'm better at that point. The afternoon, I am great with coaching calls and quite possibly doing smaller, less mind intensive types of things. But my coaching can be really energizing for me. So to be able to do that in the afternoon when my energy can get a little lower is good for me. So I found a nice pace, if you might say, on that. Now, in addition to really looking at your work level, and what energizes and what drains you, look at outside of your career, outside of work. What is it that energizes you there? Are there some hobbies? Are there some things that you used to do in your life that, gosh, if I could go back and do that again, or geez, I really miss that. I really loved doing that. Well, you know what? I'm going to challenge you. Go back and do it. See if you find a way to go back and do some of those things, okay? If you're physically able to do that, maybe at an older age or whatever it is, okay? Go back and try and find that time to do that. Whether it's recreation, right? Hiking, biking, competing, okay? Kayaking, coaching baseball, playing basketball, rec basketball, getting out there playing some soccer, doing, rec flag football, whatever it is, okay, you guys? Just getting outside maybe, camping, whatever those things might be that will energize you. Spending time with family and close friends. For me, I like being with people. So if I can get out and get a little social time here and there, that really energizes me, along with maybe taking a walk or a bike ride or something like that. That helps to re-energize me. All right. So know what it is that energizes you and spend some time on that. I have a friend that loves to sail, and he goes off and really makes sure that he gets some sailing time on a regular basis. And when he first started doing it, he felt really guilty doing it and taking it time away from what he felt was his, really important work that he's doing. And he's driving some significant change, and he just felt really guilty about it. But he really realized over time he was getting burnt out, and he needed that time. He needed that time on a sailboat to re-energize himself. And so don't feel guilty about taking some time and doing that, because I'll tell you what, when you energize yourself, and I've seen this personally, when you energize yourself and you get going again, you're more productive, you make better decisions, and you get more done. Okay. So, and you're more interactive, and people probably like being around you better. Okay. That's, as I mentioned, that's one of the things for me. So, know what energizes you, know what drains you, and pay attention to both. Okay. Hope that's a helpful hint for you guys. Have a great week. Talk to you later.